Okay, so the next part of the build is going to be the waist unit of the Double Zeta Gundam. And I've already prepared this part, these parts already, as you could see here. But the most notable part is this one, which I'm going to have to take apart like so. I believe this could, and take this part off. And the reason why I have to take this one off is because I got to put these on. So this has to be in this position, while these white parts go here. One goes there, and the other one goes there. Now, so we take this, and we take this part, attach it to this, and then attach this part right here with the white parts in the back. Now, this has already been pre-done, so we don't have to do it again. It has to be in this position, so you just put that right there. Once it's in there, close this up to seal the deal. Now, this little part here has a little thing here, and if I'm reading it right with the little notches there, this goes here. Then it broke. Oh no! Is this the one where the yeah, that sucks. God damn it! I hate that. Well, it's going to be transformed, yes, but I'm not all the. I'm just going to put the part there so it's held into place like so. God damn it! Why does this happen? And on camera too. All right, fair enough. It is what it is. We can't do anything about it. Put that here. Let's close it up. There we go. God damn it. No. Can't cry over spilled milk. Alright, so we put that there. That completes that. And then we put the red parts in here. Is there a guide of any type? Nope. So we put that here, and then we put that there. And we put the blue part here, and the blue part there. Like that. That looks nice. And then for the skirts, we have these two parts here. One chrome part goes there with the little notch like in an angle. Put that here. And then we close this up like so here and here. And then we have this part. One goes there. The other one goes there. I think that's it. That's pretty nice. And I didn't realize that maybe in me airbrushing this, I didn't do enough white on this because the lighting shows that it's even, but to tell you the truth, I see like a slight two-tone color. I thought of making a two-tone color, and I don't know why I didn't, go for it, but it is what it is, so you can't do anything about it. So the waist part is complete. Let's now move on to the next part of the build. So the last part of the build is going to be the backpack and the side. I forgot to do the side, what do you call it, wings that goes on the waist unit where the legs are. And of course, it's beam weapon. It's double barrel beam weapon. So for that, we're going to need, actually I forgot these two guys, sorry about that. We're going to need this. This connects to there like so. And you put the missile pods there. I'm actually not a big fan of this little slit that's right on the missile pod. I don't know why. doesn't appeal to me. Alright, so once it's situated there, then take this, put it on this, and that's it. That's done. Then with this one already taken apart, I'm going to stick that like so, and then connect this like so as well. Now I left this part here. This was not painted, but this is going to go into something right now that we're going to show in a moment. Okay, so now with that placed, oh, we're going to need, oh yeah, we need this part. Goes here. Then you have the two little thruster inlet trims. One goes there. The other one goes there. Then the last red part goes there. Very nice. Then we have this that goes here. Followed by this little cover that goes like so. Take this part, slide this through here, like that. Make sure it's nice and snug. And take that, put that in like so. There. Then we have this blue part that goes there. Goes. Alright, so that completes that. Then with this part here, I'll take this part out. If I'm not mistaken, that goes like so. That goes here. There you go. Now we need this that goes right over here. And then that connects to this. Then we have this part, which I did not paint because I was afraid this thing's gonna, let me see if I can get this in there. Yeah, it's a nice tight snug, so don't you know, twirl it about. Last thing you want is this thing to break. Put this one here. Come on, get in there. There we go. And then the wing. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so that completes this, as you can see, and to fully complete it, I'm going to put this one here. Whoops. Followed by, I believe this part goes in an opposite direction. Yes, like that. And then, come on. There we go. There we go. So that completes the backpack connected to the waist unit. Now let's finish up the little stuff here. Let's remove this. And I gotta remember the orientation for this. So just give me a sec here. That goes like here, and that goes there. And if that's in... Oh, come on, get in there. Ooh, no, it's the other way around. There we go. That's like that. Then that would be this way. There we go. that together. Then the other yellow trim part. Alright, so that completes these two. Now, the double barrel gun. There's some other parts that I need. Oh, that's what I need. Alright. So we need this. Now we have this clear part that goes there, like so. And then this one goes there. And then we take this guy, and I put the little figure there on the gun. That would be a cool idea to put that. So we put that there, and then we put this here. It's an upside down. We need the yellow trim part that goes like this, followed by the handle. Goes in like that. Now, I believe this, no, this, like this, and this like that. Stick it in like that. Then we open these two guys. And this one. This one goes there, followed by this one going here. There we go. And before you close this up, you want this in this position, this here, like that, then this like that. Put that there, and then bring this down. Then we have this part here that I didn't paint because I didn't know how this reacted, and I'm now regretting it. I am now regretting it because that needed to be painted. I'll probably hand paint it later on. Then we take this, stick that there, close this up. We have this part that goes through like this, go like that. And we open these two up, put one there, put one there. Okay, then we have, we flip it around. Keep that gun open. Put that where? That goes here. Oh, okay, good. Nice and smooth. There's another part here, another clear part. And I think I forgot to clean it. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. So that one goes here. There we go. And then finally, so what were these? Put that to the side. I'm looking at it to see if I missed a part, and I don't see it. So, I think this is actually for stands. Okay. So now we just need to put this one goes here. And then this one goes here. And there it is. An extra hands. Alright, double barrel gun complete, wings complete, and backpack complete. We're done. We're done. Let us now move on to final assembly. Well, after a lot of work, and I forgot this part. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I am now ready to assemble this massive kit. But before I do, I lost one of the clear parts for the core fighter, but I don't think I have to worry about it since it's going to be covered, and I have the backup core fighter. So, let's put it together and see how big this kit is. We'll begin with actually the core fighter itself. Open it up, stick it in there, snap it into place, bend it down, done. Then we take this, take this leg, stick it in there, take this leg, and stick it in here. It snaps into place like so. Then we take this, put that here. Nice. Take this, stick that there. Nice. I take core fighter, connect into this, stick that there, close that up here, I believe. And then we take the right arm. I think that's the right arm, right? Yeah. Connect that through here. Don't know if it's actually snapped in. Yep, it did. Nice. And then we take this, which is the left arm. Snap that through here. There. There you go. And of course, just position it a bit so it could be posable. And there you have it. The 1/100 scale master grade Double Zeta Gundam version Kotoki is now complete. Wow, that was a lot of work. And so here's a close-up of this kit. Let's give it a little more light so you guys can see this. The detail on this is spot on, especially with the trim and the color. Very nice. It's very big and bulky and massive. I can't believe that broke off. But what are you going to do? It is what it is. You do get the parts forming hand, which we'll put on in a minute. But I love the overall look of the shoulders and the arm itself. The chest area looks great and nice and solid. But then, of course, you do realize that this is a transformable kit or transformable mobile suit, where the detail is partially on the top part of the chest area and then you have the core fighter itself. So you got, you know, all that work is in the core fighter, and whatnot. The I do like this. The winglet. The wings are really nice. The wing shields are really nice. But this is pretty much the overall look of this kit. I really like it. It's really nice. I actually was again. I think I mentioned this before, that I was compelled to buying the original master. Excuse me, not the original master grade, but the original 1/100 scale version of this kit, and do its justice. But then master grade was out there, and so I maybe I should get that. And then lo and behold, this kit came out of nowhere, and it's a pleasant surprise. Very nice, very complicated, and a lot of work. A lot of work when you work on a kit like this, especially since there's so many movable parts that you don't want to screw up. But this is a daunting work to do. I mean, if whoever works on this, be prepared, because this will take up a lot of your time when you work on it. Alright, so let's get this double barrel beam rifle on this, because this looks like it's going to be complicated. So let's remove one of the hands here. And this goes like this. Is the trigger hand. Which one is the hand for this? I think this one's here, and that one goes here. I'm not digging these parts forming hands now that they're pretty much the norm. But if you get it in there right, I guess it'll hold on. There we go. All right, that's good. Well, let's see if it sticks. I guess I'm gonna have to do it this way. There we go. So I guess if you do that, you'll fire the rifle. That's a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, the posability is there, but for that to hold up the arm and to hold up the weapon, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let me look at the manual here. Can you pose this firing the? Well, you can pose it like it's doing the. Well, we're going to do that in a minute. But for the firing the gun, that's a pain in the what to do that. But fair enough, we'll do that. And then of course I might as well finish up with the beam rifle. No, sorry, beam rifle. The beam saber, because you got two of the beam effect parts. So I might as well take care of those right now. Where is my? Oh, there it is. So we have the beam effect here. Let's take this off. That goes there. And with the other hand, I'm assuming you could probably use the open one. This thing is so huge that you definitely need the other hand so you can hold on to it. And then you have this. Is that even possible? Hold on a second, this thing is going to be annoying. So if I put that there, okay. Oh my god. Can't even do it with the hand because the finger is not wide enough, and then the little nub, the little thumb, the part for the thumb comes off. Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the you-know-what to do. I mean, okay, fine, you have the thing there to hold it up, but it looks weird. It definitely looks weird. And I don't think there's a grip hand there that can extend it out so you can hold on to it. But it is what it is, so you have to, accept what, you got there. Well, I think it's about time we transform this massive kit into the G Fortress and see how it looks. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these parts here. And I think for this we're going to put this hand back for now. For this we need to close that, flip this around so it could be like this. Then this one needs to be, I think, in this position, plus the hand grip goes down. And then I guess we've got to do the same thing here. Now then, so we take this and turn it this way, then we take this, turn it down first, because we got to keep it straight down, and then turn it like that. Now we take the hand here, we open this part like that, we flip that around so the thrusters can show, then bring it down, Come on. Or is it the other way around? Come on. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Now we close that up. Alright, so that's done. Now we pull this out, I believe, like so. We align up the head, I believe, I think so. Bring this down. Then bring this up, then I guess slide it back down. With that, you take this, there's a notch here that I believe, how does that work? So that goes here, and that goes there. You know what, I might as well take this off because this way it's a lot easier for me to maneuver. There. And it snaps into place like so. Okay, good. So, I guess we have to leave it this way for now, because then from here on in, with this one, this is where the transformation gets interesting. You pull this down, then you turn that like that. Okay. And then oh, once you turn it around, you snap these two like this until it's flush. There we go. Bring this down like that. And bring this around like so until it's all the way around. And I believe you push this in to expose the thrusters. Like that. Or like that. Let's check the manual here. Now there are two little clamps here. Which, you know what, I'm going to need... where's my tool? Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So once you have this into place, you have these little parts here that you have to come out. Ow. And I think it doesn't matter which one you pull out. Just pull out one of the sets so they can hook up there. Huh. Okay. So 4 of these parts, but you only need 1 to open up. Okay. Then I believe you, if I'm reading this correctly, hold on. Oh, no. Sorry, not yet. Once you turn this, okay, once you do this, you gotta turn it around. Turn it around. Like that. And like that. Now we need the other side. Ah. There we go. There we go. Then we turn this around like that for the wings. And then I think this one goes like this here. Come on, stay into place. Is it like that? Oh no, these goes below. Sorry, I'm thinking. There we go. So that goes like that. That goes like this. Why does that part feel so loose now after I just did that already? But I do definitely need to do this. But now this one needs to be put back here. Just get your ass in here. You were there. You were stuck in there already. Why did you pop out? Seriously, honestly, why'd you do that? That goes there. goes there. Is it like this? Yes, it is like this. But then this needs to come around like so. And that has to be like that, that. Oop, we forgot something. This thing's stuck. Okay. I believe we're okay, but we do definitely. Oh God, this thing came up. Hang on a second. All right, so here it is. G Fortress mode. Pretty impressive, pretty big too for its size. Pretty cool. I like this. Unfortunately, I do not have a stand where I can actually connect to it so it could stay up, you know, and it's in a nice pose. I kind of did away with a lot of stands because there were too many stands for me to put up around here, and I don't have the room. As you can see here, this thing lifts up and fire the missiles, of course. Nice little gimmick right there. Not fond of how this thing is moving about, but it is what it is. But this is what, of course, what the G Fortress looks like. And if you want to see what the core top looks like, basically you just need to do is remove this. And of course, this thing doesn't want to stay on. It snaps into place and then it comes off. But this is what the core top would look like. God damn it, stay where you are. So I always did like the core top. It's a nice little fighter, heavy. I would consider a heavy fighter. Now I'm going to remove this one and place it with the standard core fighter that I have here. And oop, forgot I had to add the wheels. You don't need that here. There we go. So here's the core base with the core booster, which is very nice. I like that. Yeah, really cool. I like these. Let me just give a quick my interpretation of this. Yes, this is great. Oh, I almost forgot. We got to do this, of course. There we go. This is not bad. I do like this. This is actually really cool. And if it's on a base, cool. I like that. Excellent work on this. Good detail on this. Very good detail. This one is okay. I have my reservations for this because of the connection here. But very good detail also. Bandai really pull out all the stops for this if you're into the fighter mode. And I don't know why this doesn't want to stick, but yeah, really nice. Not my cup of tea to keep these in this mode. It's going to go back to the original mode, but the detail is top notch. And obviously there's the enhanced version of this, which of course gives it 10 times more detail. Well, I would say 10 times, but more detail than it was what originally was. So I will definitely, if you're a fan of this type of configuration, go for it. Stick with it. You don't see that many people keeping their transformable Gundams in a fighter mode or whatever mode it was. It's impressive as it is, but this is still an impressive kit, especially when it's merged together into the G Fortress mode. This is how I want this kit to look. All robot up. No transformation, just the way it looks. So it's so cool just to see this, and in all due fairness, it was one of my favorite mobile suits when I first began following the Gundam line. Yeah, Zeta was great, and I thought it was okay, but when I saw this, and yes, the transformation sequence was amazing when it went from robot to G Fortress mode and all of its other modes. I actually remember going to Forbidden Planet in New York City and getting my hands on the 1/100th scale no grade version, which I think was close to $40 back then. That was a lot of money, you know, and I would save up a lot of money to get those, but it was well worth it. Granted, it was not as amazingly detailed as you could see here, but hell, to transform it, it was great. It was perfect. I wish I still had that original kit, just to reminisce. And you know, I don't want to because it's an old kit, but for those of you who have it and have it on your display, and if you're a big fan of Double Zeta, get your hands on this and keep it in robot mode. Yeah, the transformation is cool, but and it's nice, but unless you want to keep it in G Fortress mode forever, don't bother to just go back and forth, because then you're definitely going to wear out the paint, because there's a lot of parts here to paint, a lot of detail to paint. And you know what, I didn't do no appreciating, because to tell you the truth, if I do appreciating, it's going to darken it up a bit, and the white is not going to show well. I wanted something that looks nice, that you know, illuminates the room when you see it and you go, oh wow, that is kind of nice. I like that. That's what the Double Zeta Gundam was when it first came out. It was so nice and shiny and cool looking. So was the other Gundams, like, you know, RX-782 or Zeta Gundam. But this one, top notch, with the striking blue and red and the yellow, everything. It is a pain in the ass to go through various layers to get this effect, and it can be done. Unfortunately, because this whole build took me up close to a month, and obviously it's the holidays, it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. You know, sometimes, I mean, I got away with a lot of kits that were easy to paint because you figured a few things out here and there. With a transformation kit, that's a whole nother story, and it may not be your cup of tea to build this. Hell, if you're really not into building it, don't get it, don't bother. But if you do get it, build it straight and normal, and enjoy what it is. If you want to really do something with it, dedicate your time, because there's a lot of small detail, finer point parts that will bring this kit out. And I can imagine somebody's probably, you know, making this kit a lot better than it was originally intended to be. So it is what it is. Now, I made my mistakes here, a lot of mistakes, especially since I lost a part. Actually, to tell you the truth, I lost two parts. One of the heels, which I did paint, and it disappeared, and one of the circle, red circle parts that goes in the thrusters in the back. Regardless of the case, it's still okay to me. It's not meant for competition or anything like that, but it was great to build it for this year, for 2018. And I am done building. I am done painting building kits for this year. I have to say, it was a great pleasure to build this kit, and I thank you guys all for watching me build this kit, and I appreciate all your comments and praises. And of course, I might as well say this, but I wish everyone on Facebook, on YouTube, and people that I know a great holiday season. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. I hope you guys have a great holidays with your families, with your loved ones, with your friends. Spread your joy to everyone in whatever you do. And I thank you all. So thank you all for watching me build the Master Grade Double Zeta Gundam version Katoki. And what can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great